Hello and welcome everybody to Rocket Rackers TV. Tonight we bring you live blackball action from Rocket Ronnies Pool Hall in Southampton. Tonight's match is a Challenge 21 Group B race to 11 between Ricky Goodwin and Martin Smith. Tonight's competition is the Challenge 21, which runs from January until March 2022. This competition is made up of 4 groups of 5 players competing to qualify for the Cup and Plate. Top prize in the Cup is £400, with the runner-up receiving £200. In the Plate, the winner will get £130 and the runner-up £70. You have to top your group or runner-up to qualify for the Cup, and 3rd or 4th place to qualify for the Plate, with 5th place not qualifying. Today's group is Group B, and we can see Martin Smith currently tops it with 3 wins from 3. This will be his final match of the group. Ricky Goodwin, with currently 1 win from 2, sits in 2nd with a superior frame rate, though at the end of the group stage players will be ranked by points and then head to head and then frame rate if necessary. So it's all about the wins, and Ricky Goodwin will be looking to pick up another one. This group is completed by Brandon Keats of Rocket Ronnies, Jamie Close and Luke Cross. As you can see, we've got 4 matches left to play in this group. Quick overview of the groups there. We got Justin Ware and Peter Boreham top in A, Martin Smith and Ricky Goodwin top in B, Dan Hemphill and Matthew Mulsdale top in C, and Matt Lambert and Sam Buckley topping D. But all to play for in all of those groups. There's still a gold spot qualification available for most players. Today's match is brought to you live from Rocket Ronnies Pool Hall in Southampton. And they have over 30 tables of various discipline, including Supreme Winner pool tables, Blackball tables, snooker, Chinese pool and American pool. And they have dartboards and 6 large TVs and a big projector for the BT Sports. And they're open 10 till midnight Monday to Saturday and 10 till 10 on Sunday. No memberships required, so pop on down and play. And if you'd like to get the little ones between 10 and 18 into Q Sports, they have a Q Sports Academy every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. That's only £10 a session, so why don't you get your kids involved? Our next scheduled stream is the Ben Lindsay Martin Brown money match, race to 17 for £400. Ben won't be getting a head start then. He's been loving his money matches. That match is sponsored by TKS EnviroCare, and the stream is sponsored by Terry Vos Painting and Decorating. So tune in at 3 p.m. on Sunday the 27th of February for that. Stream sponsor is Appiday Multimedia, Creative Digital Solutions. They provide web, streaming, creative and social work. So if you are looking to get some creative work done, whether that be posters or graphics, or whether you want to get a website done or maintenance on an existing website, or you would like to consider streaming and need some help with that, or social media work, get in touch with Appiday Multimedia. That's me, so you can come find me before or after a stream, or you can get in touch with me through Facebook, or you can get my details off the Rocket Rackers TV website. I haven't made myself a website yet. I will get round to it, but until then there's plenty of ways to get in touch. And you are, of course, watching Rocket Rackers TV. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to never miss a shot. The players are here and they are ready. And we're going to go over to the lag for break. We've got Martin Smith on the red, Ricky Goodwin on the yellow. So let's see how these two shape up tonight. And Martin Smith on the red takes it to open this match. This is frame one, Martin Smith to break. And he's got a yellow down, and a red, and the black. So he'll have to try that again. This is Martin Smith attempting number 2 to break frame 1. He's got a yellow down and a red. That's a fair spread here. For anyone who was tuned in to our last match between Ben Lindsay and Rich Chalk, we had Martin Smith commentating, and we did have a few comments. I would just like to apologise. We will be working on the quality of our commentation, and I'm sure we set a strict set of etiquette. We don't condone negative commentary or bad language, so we will be endeavouring to do better in the future. And of course thank Ben and Rich for their participation in that money match. Now it's Ricky Goodwin to the table. He's tight on this yellow. There was a bit of a stutter there on the camera. I'll quickly look into that. That was a good shot there by Martin. And all these reds are looking good. He was able to clear these in 2 visits to make it 1-0. So it was a relatively good start there by Martin Smith as Ricky Goodwin breaks frame 2. Now he's got a yellow down. It's a relatively good spread. Reds look good at this point. He's got a good shot on a red to open up. He does have a red down the rail and a red tight on a black. Yellows might be more potable there. They all look like they'd go. But it's quite a difficult opening shot on these yellows. So we need some confident cueing. Ricky will take the reds. He's just almost in a bit of no man's land there with regards to the next shot. Looks like he has a shot here. But he's got this yellow to deal with. He might try and use this shot now to develop that yellow, which he does. That's a very good shot there. So I'll probably take this top yellow and then the one to the left. Black. Oh, he's very cute on it. It might be too cute. He's going to have to work hard for positioning here now. Yeah, well, he's covered the pocket. And both these yellows look good now, so Ricky's going to have to do something. He's got 3 yellows stuck on the rail there. That will need developing. Well, he covered one yellow, but not the other. It's only a slightly awkward bridge. Martin should be able to clear up from here. And Martin's left himself a cut into the left middle bag. Oh, he's put the white down and the black, and that forfeits the frame. Bit unlucky there for Martin. Bit of a death angle, I guess, for the cue ball. And Ricky is gifted his first frame in this match to make it 1-1. And this is frame 3. Martin Smith to break. And he's got 2 reds down there. That's a good start. He does have a red on the cushion, so he's looking at the yellows. A little bit of a difficult yellow there between 2 reds. And he has developed it. Well, he's quite close to these reds, giving himself a bit of an awkward bridge, but he's still got the shot. Still in position. Now he wants to be careful he doesn't go near the black with this one. And he's going to have a bit of an interesting shot in this last yellow. It's going to be, is he going to cut double it, or is he going to just play it all the way down to the, he's going to play it down to the bottom right bag. Just allowed himself to stray out of position for that final shot. It was a bit of a difficult one to finish on. And Ricky's not in a great position to attack here. He's got a red on the rail, so he's going to need to play a tactical shot. Get the snooker, develop the red. And he's got the snooker. He's not developed that red. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And drop a message in the chat if you want to shout out. Well, Martin's made contact and the cue ball stays up. And Ricky's in quite a difficult position here. He's going to have to try and play tactical again. I mean, it is quite easy for Martin to knock that yellow in. Well, it's given Martin Smith quite an easy chance here. He's got a natural angle to come up the table. This black goes in the middle pocket easily enough. Where's the cue ball going? Stayed out, and he's on the shot. And it's come back out there, and Ricky survives. He's got to find a snooker now, because he needs to develop this red on the rail. The longer he leaves it, the more difficult it is going to be to win this frame. He's managed to get a good snooker there, but he needs to be careful how he rolls his reds around the table. And well, it's not worked out for Martin, and Ricky's going to have a free ball, and he really needs to develop this red on the rail at this point. It's the one that will stop him from clearing the frame. He just needs to be smart about this. Oh, and he's going to put it over on the other rail. That was not smart. It's these careless free shots. Well, maybe he can get a snooker behind these two reds down at the bottom. They need to be developed. Wow, there's a shot on here for Martin. And he'll take it. Oh, and it stayed out. And where's the white? And it will go down this time. A little bit of breathing space for Ricky now. He's got a chance. He does have the black on the cushion though, so if he wants to attack this frame, he needs to develop that black. This would be a good opportunity just to flick the black out here. Wow, now has he left himself a shot? No, it's just not coming together for him at the moment. So those first shots on the free shot, you need to use them tactically, but you've got to make sure you're playing it with enough weight. Oh, and he's just given the frame away. No waste of a good opportunity there. And Martin Smith makes it 2-1. Well, Martin had several bites at that cherry. I don't know why the frame isn't updating there. Well, this is frame 4. Ricky Goodwin to break. Interesting bit of movement on the cue ball there, but it's not gone. Nothing's gone in, so that's a dry break. Hayley Goodwin says, "Up your game, Dad," with praying hands. Yep, hopefully he's able to find some form, because Martin Smith is quite an aggressive player. Sorry about that, just getting things working again. We missed a successful shot there by Ricky. But again, he's got 4 balls on the cushion, and he's attacked these yellows, but he's not developed them. It's hard to go through the frame without developing your problem balls early on. And now he's left himself in an almost impossible position here. Wow, he's covered a pocket. That's useful. He definitely needs to ensure he's got a tactical part of his game here today. Oh, and Martin's put the cue ball back in. That's unfortunate. Right, now Ricky does have to develop these 2 yellows on the cushion here. And it's commanding the pocket, so he doesn't need to worry about that right now. And the black goes to both. Wow, he's He's taken his first shot to pot. Oh, he's managed to get away with it, and he's in position. He just needs to ensure he rolls around for the black and doesn't leave himself snookered by any of these reds. Oh, he's hit it really hard, and he's taken the shot away, really. But he does have a shot here. He's going to take it up to the top left. Oh, he's left it over the pocket. But Martin doesn't really have a shot, but he does have a good-looking snooker option. And that's what he's taken. Now, if Ricky can just touch this black, there's a good chance he'll be able to put it in. One cushion. And of course, he doesn't want to hit it hard because he doesn't want the cue ball to go in. Oh, he's missed it completely. He doesn't want to hit these reds. It's unfortunate. Oh, and that's just jumped straight back out. Fortunately, Martin had the free shot, so he gets away with it. Well, he's going to have to cut this in to the left middle bag. And he does, and this black is sitting pretty to make it 3-1. Which he does. Well, Haley, if you can text your dad, tell him he needs to make sure he tightens those bolts and gets his strategic play on, because Martin will be happy to pot these all day as Martin Smith breaks frame 5. Harley, sorry, not Haley, Harley, that's my bad eyes. Well, he's got a yellow down and a red down here. That's a good spread. But it's yellows he's got a shot on. And all these yellows go, and the black goes. So it looks like Martin just allowed himself to run out of position a bit there. And Ricky's got a chance. All these reds are in relatively good position, so he just needs to make sure he thinks about his way around the table here and nails each one of these shots. There really is no rush. Well, there you go. He's almost run out of position. And he's got a shot into the right middle bag. And he can hold for these two. They both go into the bottom right bag. Oh, he's missed that. Out and another academic finish there for Martin Smith. Yeah, Ricky really needs to start tightening up these shots soon, otherwise he'll find himself falling further and further behind. Martin Smith is not someone to give these opportunities away to. Just needs to take his time a bit more on the shots. There's no rush. And it's important he gets the shot right. He doesn't have to be quick for the stream. Frame 6 with Ricky Goodwin to break. And it's come up dry again. So Martin's on these yellows. They're all in reasonably good position from here. Just needs to pick off there's a yellow below the black. There's the one to the left of it. He's gone straight into it and disturbed those, but he's on a shot. He'll take this one closest to him into bottom right bag. He does have a yellow on the cushion now. Well, so he's got two reds on cushions. That'll need to be sorted out. And he's managed to get the first one off the cushion. Is he on a shot? Positions let him down a little bit there, but he's got this one into the middle bag, and he plays it nice and gently to come back around the other side of this red. Now, if he can get himself nicely above this red on the rail, he can play it down. Because Martin's yellow's not entirely covering that pocket down there. It's quite straight on this red here. Well, I don't know what shot he was hoping at. Well, he can cut double this one on the rail. He's going for the long shot. Oh, he's made it, but he's not on a shot. Well, he can cut this one into the middle. Oh, he's tried a double. I think it's just the wrong time to take that one, and now Martin's in prime position to clear this frame up. He takes the one over the pocket now. He'll just leave himself nicely on the one on the bottom rail. He just wants to make sure he's got enough angle to come up. Oh, well, he's quite straight on that now. But he will be able to pot one of the yellows into the middle right bag. Good shot selection there. Taking the bottom one enabled him to keep the cue ball down the bottom of the table. Oh, and he's just pulled up on that last yellow. There's a good chance for Ricky here. He has to take it. You just... You want to screw this one, or... He just didn't give himself quite enough angle. Well, he's hit it well. Is he going to get a favourable bounce off the cushion? That should do. He's got to take his time on this. Make sure he gets it right. Oh, he's jumped down on it and he's got it. And he's made it 4-2. This is frame 7, Martin Smith to break. He's got yellow down. He's got a lot of balls over on the right hand side of the table. Or left hand side, depends on what way you're looking at it. And he's opted for the yellows. Well, he's left himself very cute on this yellow. Just let the position and get away from him a bit there, a bit unnecessary. But he's managed to use a deflection to get in, and he's back in position. Well, he hasn't got a shot here. Can he get the cue ball somewhere decent? Maybe if he puts a bit of side on, he can get down the table. You right? Yeah, sure. Well, we got contact there, but was unable to get behind something, but he played the right kind of shot. And we got Adam Humphreys joining us in the commentary booth for 15 minutes.
Hello, hello.
How you doing, Adam?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Watching you commentate away, I thought I'd finish, have a quick beer, and come over and give you a hand.
Thank you.
How's it been so far?
Yeah, it's been okay. I think Ricky needs to just make sure he slows down and plays the right shots, because Martin, as we know, is quite capable of getting around the table.
He's a wily old character, Martin. He's been around long enough to be able to beat most people with the limited skills that he possesses. He'll know I'm only joking with that.
Yeah, he's certainly a threat anyway if you let him on the table with the balls in the right place.
100%. I think with Ricky as well, when he was on the stream last time, he said he was actually quite nervous, so hopefully he's managed to get rid of those nerves, being that it's his second time.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he takes the time on each shot, I think is the key thing. Because there's no rush for our sake, that's for sure.
100%. Ultimately, that is pool, though, isn't it? Take your time, keep your head down.
Yeah.
Cue through the ball.
Attack when you're ready. I think that's the other thing as well. Making sure you develop your problem balls straight away. Martin does that as a matter of course, but it's not something that Ricky is looking at the moment, which of course will undermine you if you get a chance. Then that's going to hold you back if you haven't already dealt with them. So
Kev Butler's a good proponent of that. He very much will bide his time. He did it to me to great effect, in the Challenge 25. Really just, he's a very good potter, very good ability, but he's also really, really patient player. That's a dangerous combination, that is.
Yeah, he won't rush to attack. That was a good shot there by Martin. He used the deflection to develop a ball, and he was maybe half lucky, but he played it, I think, to roll the other yellow into the pocket there. And once again, he's just run out of position a bit here, but he's it's a pretty tight cut.
It's tricky.
And that red might send the cue ball off into the pocket. I think if he hit it any finer, that cue ball might have gone in the opposite bag.
Absolutely. This is exactly the position you're talking about. He could try and take these out.
No, he needs to get the snooker here, I think.
Yeah, patient player would.
There's a great opportunity for it, and he's got 4 balls all clustered around this pocket. Mind you, it is an attacking opportunity, and you wouldn't want to pass up an opportunity to attack.
Absolutely.
Because if you pass them up too often when they're looking good, then you might start becoming too nervous when you get them. He's on a good position on this red just to come across the table here.
This should be a formality now.
Mm-hmm.
Shaping up quite nicely, this competition.
Has he got the angle? I think he has. Natural angle to come up the table for this black.
A little bit straight, on and off the cushion. He should be right.
He's screwed it back. It's looking good.
Great shot.
I think that's that's undoubtedly Ricky's best visit to the table of this match so far, as he makes it 4-3.
Yeah, lovely clearance that. I'd say it's shaping up quite nicely, this competition now. Challenge 21 is a good opportunity to see the other players that are out there. They all want a bit of a competition somewhere. It's a good sort of, got a lot of strength and depth in this sort of pool community within Southampton. It's slightly further afield as well, as you well know.
Yeah. Well, this is frame 8 with Ricky Goodwin to break. I'm sure Harley will be pleased to see Ricky take the last couple of frames because he went 4-1 down, and this becomes a dangerous place to be. And he's got a red down on this break, so I think that's the first good break he's had as well.
Ricky's being told to up his game there. That
Yeah, that's his boy. Wants to see better from Dad, I think. I think Martin's just had a bit of a funny run on this table as well. He's had the cue ball go down in the pocket a couple of times, and he had one red just bounce straight back out of the pocket in one frame. So
Supreme tables all over that is.
Yeah, I mean, he had a free shot on it, fortunately, so he got away with it that time. But I imagine if he didn't have the free shot, he'd have been mightily disappointed.
That's a bit unlucky for Ricky there.
Yeah.
Get through there, maybe.
Yeah, loose on the positional play.
Straight down on it. It was unlucky. It's a great shot. Get in.
Yep, it's dropped, and he's got a shot into the left middle bag here. But he's got this red. He's got this red just tucked up underneath a yellow. And if he's unable to develop it now and get himself on a shot, I think this is going to be his visit over. Lots of gusto.
Taking some good cue in that and stay through the ball.
Looks like Martin might try cutting this yellow across. He's just played to bring it out. He's obviously confident that Ricky's not going to run away with it on this visit. And
I've
Ricky,
done that a few times and it's come back to bite me, so I'm sure a lot of people have.
yeah, I mean, it would require a really good shot here from Ricky to pop this red and get on to the next one, where he's in a position to develop the final red. So he does have a bit of work if he wants to do it in this visit. And he's obviously realised that it's not the visit to do so. The problem is, unless you pull off a really good safety, I mean, Martin is good at getting into his problem ball. And
as I said to you, he's just a wily player. He knows his way around the table really well. And there's probably isn't a situation he's going to face tonight that he hasn't already been in and sort of, got through. So.
Well, he didn't have, couldn't see a red there and try to put side on it and come off a cushion, and he's given Martin the foul, and Martin will use his first shot just to develop this yellow here. Oh, he's gone and left it on the bottom cushion. Maybe a little bit lax, that one.
Hello, Ant, whoever you are.
Ant S. Is that ants plural, or does the S stand for something?
I know a lot of ants.
Do you want ants? This is how you get ants.
Anything of Anthony Stevens, but I haven't spoken to him in a long time. If it is, hello. If it isn't, well, hello.
Well, Ricky's in a good position here now. I mean, this black is problematic. If he takes the red closest to him now,
could use the other one to pop it out, actually. That's a good shot.
and then he can get himself across the table with this shot. Oh, it's not worked out for him.
A little bit snatchy through that shot. Needed a bit more care.
Yeah, that might be the single best thing Ricky could add to his game, is to just slow down on his shots, because then the realisation of other options and the requirement to do other work will come from that. You just spend an extra 15-20 seconds at the table.
Yeah, again, it's finding that balance, isn't it? You don't want to slow yourself down so much it puts you off, but you certainly don't want to be running around the table and, again, putting yourself off because you're too quick. So it's
a matter of discipline.
100%.
And if there's one thing this stream can do for players of any and all levels is try and provide some constructive criticism to build up their game.
And
you know, that's what
destroy
we want to
souls.
do. No, not at all.
You did fine.
Want everyone to be able to watch back over their stream and have the commentators give the he's
Went
put
for
a
a skill shot there.
yeah, but it hasn't pulled off, and now Martin has 2 shots.
I'd say the first one I played against Joe Ham, I was running around the table. I couldn't settle at all. You know, I hope to exact my revenge on Joe in the old Challenge 21. We're going to meet him under the stream lights, hopefully.
Well, I've got a slot available this Sunday, if that works for you too.
I'll speak to Joe. I could do this Sunday. I've called Joe out.
Joe's like, I've had enough of being around that pool hall. I want to do something else on a Sunday. No, get down here under the lights.
So it was Anthony Stevens. Hello,
Yeah.
mate. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Hope you're still playing the guitar.
Well, these yellows were in such a position that it was a fairly straightforward run out here. Martin just needs to remain disciplined.
Bit snatchy on that as well.
Yeah.
Through his arm there.
And he left Ricky plumb on this black, and that's the problem. And Ricky's taken it to draw the match level now. So from 4-1 down to 4-4.
If you listen carefully, you can hear Harley screaming, "Go on, Dad."
Come on, Dad. Yeah. That's it. Rocket Rackers TV, a chance to make your family proud of you, or not. They might be holding their heads in disbelief or jumping for joy. But there won't be either of those outcomes if you don't get yourself on the stream.
Absolutely.
So
If
is that
for
dry?
anything again, they say yes.
Yeah.
If for anything again, you want a little bit of constructive criticism, or you want to see what's going right or wrong with your game, this is such a good opportunity for people. Kudos to yourself, my friend. I know you spent a long time, plotting and making and coding. And
Yeah, it's slowly coming together. I mean, a Wednesday evening Challenge 21 match. There's no money on this, and yet we got 15 viewers locked in for quite a new channel and everything. I think there's positive signs. And hello everybody who is logged in. Was that Luke Cross? Nice to see Adam on the mic. I'm building the confidence. I will do it. Very good match at the moment. Yep, Luke, you are welcome. And Ant said he's still playing the guitar badly. I'm sure it's better than he gives himself credit for.
Absolutely.
Well, Ricky's just tried the plant there, but he's gone and put an extra yellow on the cushion. This may be a moment when you're trying too hard to keep the visit going, when it may have been a good time to take a step back and play a developmental shot.
And now he's sort of going to have to chase a few yellows around the table here, I feel.
Yeah.
That's a good shot there.
Yeah, it was definitely sensible. Maybe could have played it with a bit more purpose, though, because he still left the yellows on the cushion.
He could have developed one, couldn't he?
Yeah.
So you say you're not a pool guy, but you're really...
I've watched a lot of it at this point. Yeah. Well, I mean, my dad dragged me up in the snooker hall, so I've always known the fundamentals of holding a cue. And
was that when they were smoky still? And
yeah.
Smelt of stale booze from the night before.
That's the one. There was always stains, lager stains on the tablecloths. Yeah.
Sounds like heaven.
Just trying to get the spider out on top of the swan, and then the cue, because you're 6 years old and you're trying to get down the table.
Your dad's shouting at you, why don't you do that properly?
No, I'm only 4 foot. Yeah, I would play more, but it's like after an hour my shoulders just give out. I can't do it, and so just the idea of it puts me off. I could codeine up, but that hardly seems like the appropriate thing to do, to play a little bit of pool. But Martin's in a good position here again. I mean, that red by the black, it goes...
Could have got on it there, to be honest.
Yeah, if you played that a bit gentler.
Could have played it into the middle, where his hand is.
But yeah, it does go into that bottom left pocket, I believe. But he's put it in front of a yellow.
I think Ricky can see the one down the line if he on the bottom rail there.
Yeah, and if it doesn't go in, it just sits over the pocket. That'll probably be the best outcome. Oh, he's not quite.
He's unlucky.
And that's a pretty straightforward black there for Martin, making it a 4-5.
Yeah, that was a good black from mine, considering some of the shots he missed there. He could have twitched on that, but he stayed through it.
That's it. I'm sure when you look back at your mistakes, you just think half of those mistakes were simple shots that just required an extra moment of composure.
A lot of them are. You very rarely see people, throwing their cue at a lot of shots. A lot of them are the simple ones, or sometimes you can be guilty of overthinking, taking too much time looking at shots that just aren't there. You talk yourself into something.
And even if it's the right shot selection, you're not getting your head down, or your head comes up. And that's a solid break. He's got a yellow down. That's Ricky Goodwin breaking frame 10.
That's a good split, that is. Yellows look nice here.
Yeah, 2 reds on the rails don't look favourable, but there is an easy red to open up with. But yeah, he's looking at these yellows.
It's questionable if the black goes. The black goes. And these are all there to take.
Yeah, that goes to the bottom right, bottom left, sorry, and it goes to the right middle with that red hanging over it. Gives it a nice big pocket.
Get that with some pace, didn't he? Make sure of that.
So he just wants to play through this gently and just roll the cue ball down the table.
There's 2 ways you can play it like that, or just stand across with the other one. That's what he's done. He's played that well. Now he can just run through.
Is the angle going to take him up onto the black? No, that's good. Yep, and just play the natural angle here.
Draw this off, play the black into the centre, as you said.
That's it. 2 commentators see 2 ways around the same shot. That's why it's good to have 2 commentators, Cause
yeah, he's played that.
Yeah.
A little bit of bottom on here to keep that white ball out of the pocket. Lovely.
Oh.
Commentator's curse there. We'll put those in.
Well, Martin's got the work to do. He's got 2 reds. This is his first visit to this table, and he's got 2 reds on the cushion. So if he's playing this shot to get himself into a position for a snooker, or is he going to attack? He's attacking.
Play this one down the rail. If he pots it, great. If he doesn't,
well, I don't know. I think he's pulled himself out of position a little bit here, hasn't he?
he's
That's a good shot to get him back in. He's still got this red on the rail, but like you say, if he can just be above it. And this will give him the angle to get above it.
That was a better shot than it looked, actually. So he could really attack this and double it.
It's safer to cut. Oh, he's gone for the double, and he's made it as a good shot. That was a very aggressive dish there by Martin.
Sorry, baby, there. That was a cracking double on the last red, because like I say, it's a very attacking shot.
Mm.
Only had to clip the jaw and it doesn't go in. He leaves Ricky another
Easy black, yeah.
So,
Yeah, very aggressive, very confident.
right, I'm going to leave you to it, buddy.
Okie dokie.
Thanks for the opportunity.
That's all right.
Hopefully I will be on that table facing Joe on Sunday.
Yeah, the sooner you let me know, the better, and then I'll get it all set up.
Lovely. Take care.
All right, cheers. Oh, sorry, Martin broke very quickly there. I wasn't paying attention. Well, Martin's just played to develop that yellow, take the pocket. I'd love to figure out how to stop this camera going crazy with the green when the blue appears on the table. That's white balance off. That's incandescent. Fluorescent. Maybe we'll try and keep it on fluorescent. And that's a good shot there by Ricky. He's taken over control of that pocket. And, oh, well, Martin tried for the skill shot there. Either way, he's brought his yellows out. There's only got one yellow requiring that pocket right now. Oh, and he's just not hit that yellow quite thick enough. And what's Ricky going to do? He might want to try and roll this top red over to meet the other over the pocket. He just wants to, don't want to hit it too hard. Well, it's tied up Martin's yellow a bit more. I really like that incandescent look. Look at that. That's an interesting colouring there. Oh, and he's hit it to get the yellow out. And is Ricky going to develop this red above the yellow? Yeah. Well, he stopped Martin from attack. Well, can he get to a side of this yellow? He would like to. I don't think he will get to, though. Thank you, Adam, for some fizzy refreshment. Lemonade for the commentator. Oh wow, it's really put Martin's yellow in a pickle now. Well, Martin's gone to pot it. I'm not sure if he wanted to, but it's gone in. Now this is a good chance here for Ricky. You can cut this red onto plant over the pocket. Well, he's bounced it out and around. Not sure he meant to do that. It's put it up on the black and given Martin a chance to double this out. But he's got the kiss. At least he can attack. Martin can attack this table now if he ends up on the correct side of the black. Is Ricky going to want to attack? He no longer holds that pocket strategically against any yellows, so now's the time to utilise it to move this red out and attack this table. I can, of course. Wow. Well, it's up to Martin now to find a good shot and then find a way to end up on the right side of this black. Where's the white? Yeah. So Ricky's just got to make sure if he's going to use a free shot, which he's not, then he's above this red for the plant. Just needs to be extra careful he doesn't let the black get in his way, which he doesn't. And he gets nicely above this black. And he puts it down to make it 6-5. Well, there you go. This match stays interesting. And there's race to 11. 11 frames have been played. There's only one frame in it. We've got 10 frames left to go. Martin's halfway there. Yeah, just one dry break more than Martin has for Ricky. Consistency off the break does help. That's right, Luke Cross. Ricky is sticking in there. He went 4-1 down and managed to bring it back to 4-4. I think that was a crucial early part of the match there, because you don't want to go 5-1 down, because that can easily run away then. 4 frames become 5, 6, 7, 8 frames and it's almost done. So Ricky's done well to to hold his own in this. I think Martin may look back at this and wish he was just a little bit more consistent. He knows he's got it in him. And if he was, he would have had a couple of those frames. Oh, and Ricky got lucky there and keep the white ball out. But it's dry. And I think both players are using just the one cue in their match. A lot of players like to have a separate single piece breaking cue. Oh, and he's left the table open. I think with a single piece, there's less bits and bobs inside the cue to absorb the power. And you can have a different tip on it as well. A tip designed to smash the cue ball every time. One that doesn't have to take into account the delicate shots as well. And double cueing is a very, very accepted practice, so sometimes you'll see that. Ricky's on these yellows. They're not in the best position though. The reds crowd in the pocket. He just tried to play the yellow in front of the red there and just hit it a bit hard. I feel like Martin will want to. He wanted the reds. He's been given the reds by Ricky, so he must have fancied them. Nothing's really changed, so he got to come back to the table and continue with his plan. Yeah, he's in a good. He could have taken this one on the rail, but maybe he's a bit far away from it. He is taking the one on the rail. Just plays it gently, and it's down. Now he's got a plant into the middle. He just needs to be careful here. He doesn't want to push one of his reds astray, which is exactly what he's done. Can he see it? I can't tell from this angle. It looks... Might be able to play a little bit of swerve on it. That's what he's going to do. He's made that black a little bit difficult, but it does pop into the bottom right pocket. I think that white balance has sorted out the problem with the colours going crazy. So if you're watching Ben Lindsay and you want to wear your TKS top again next time out, then feel free to do so. Ricky Goodwin's back on the table. He's on these yellows. We do have a money match coming up at the end of the month. It's Ben Lindsay versus Martin Brown. £400. And that's a good snooker there. I mean, again, with just, it's a bit lax. He's pushed his yellow over onto the bottom rail there. It's smart to take the snooker and to get it, but at the same time you don't want to create an extra piece of work for yourself. And that's a good shot, and he's got himself on this bottom yellow. Will he attack it? He's played for the snooker. He's left it in a bit of a better position. Definitely more favourable. I think Martin can see a side of this red. The side he needs to see. No. He's going to have to come off the cushion. Good contact. Yep, and he's not pushed it away somewhere horrible, so it is closer to the pocket and potable. Ricky could play this yellow on the cushion across the table, bring the cue ball down. Oh, is he going to get lucky? No, he's left a clear hit here for Martin, but Martin's going to have to try an up-down double. Or we'll just try and leave the cue ball nicely on the baulk cushion. And if Ricky tries the same shot and ends up in the same situation, then this red will be potable. Oh, it's a good effort. This red is doubleable now. Well, I mean, this is a good position here for Ricky. He wants to be able to see the yellow over the pocket. It's a long shot. And some good cueing. Wow. What's he going to do? If he stuns it, maybe he can get a snooker. It won't be difficult for Martin to get out of, but it will take away the shot. Well, he's gone for the cut, and he's rolled the black up. Is he on a shot? He is. It's worked out quite well there. And it's a good shot on the black to make it 6-6. Well, this match is certainly not going anywhere. This is frame 13 with Martin Smith to break. Red down. Looks like another red down. It's a good spread with these reds. They're all in a good position. Just needs some clinical positional play here by Martin. Well, he's still on a shot, and that red isn't lost yet. Oh, he's come very high up the table there. Well. Just the one yellow to be concerned with, really. This is the one closest to the right lower cushion, closest to the middle right pocket. Well, he's above this yellow now. It'll be a good opportunity to roll it down to the bottom right bag. If he can play it gently enough and it doesn't drop, then he will cover the pocket. Yeah, he's played that well. Wow. Ricky just needs to play this gently enough and it puts it further over the pocket and forces Martin to play that red. Well, Martin got both of his reds into play there, but these yellows look plumb. And Ricky has a shot on this yellow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as the graphic suggests there at the bottom of the screen. Wow. This is a difficult shot into the middle. Needs to concentrate on this one. Is it good? It's good, and he makes it 7-6 to take the lead for the first time in this match. So from 4-1 up, Martin Smith is now 7-6 behind. We'll be thinking about frames 6, 7 and 8, where he let Ricky get back into it and draw it 4-4. And now Ricky is on a 3-frame streak. The second streak of the match. And he breaks frame 14. With maybe a bit of confidence in his stride now. Well, that's a bit of a funny break there, but he's got a red down. And reds maybe look the best here, but it's also what you have a shot on. And he's got a shot on the yellow and a chance to roll into the pack, and he does. And he's put a yellow over the pocket. That's a fantastic result there. Now, I think he may have to plant this yellow below the cue ball. Well, he's going to develop these yellows now. And it's rolled. Yeah, that looks relatively good. Certainly some work to do for these reds. And there is this yellow up on the top left cushion that needs to be dealt with. And there'll be no victory until it has been dealt with. And Ricky's just playing it tactically for now. Looks like Harley's well happy with that. Good to see his dad get into the lead for the first time in this match. And Ricky's got a good opportunity here to deal with this yellow. He can cut it across or just tap it towards the pocket. Everything's pretty much good to go now with these yellows. And Martin's got a good angle on this top red to come down the table. He's going to really need to get in a good position for this next shot. Right, he's managed to push a red up a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's left himself on. Oh, and he's unfortunate there just to hit the knuckle of that pocket. He wanted to send the cue ball up the table. Well, that's a bit of a surprising shot, to be honest. I thought Ricky might have tried to cut that one down the table. He's tied it up with this red in the middle of the bottom cushion. And Martin plays an excellent skill shot there. He's just been unlucky not to leave himself a shot on. Oh, it's an interesting choice. He's made life a bit difficult here for Ricky. And he's managed to clear that pocket. So he's made some progress. Ricky's looking at kicking this yellow up towards the middle. And he's just not kicked it hard enough. With these shots, you really need to commit to them. And it's not just about hitting the yellow, it's about leaving it somewhere productive, because that is a concern now. And this frame looking to take a very tactical turn, and that was a wise shot there by Ricky. He's taking the cue ball as far away as he could. Just sense maybe Martin's head dropping a little bit here. I mean, Ricky's been on this run, and that was a bit of a snatched shot at the yellow there by Ricky. Wow, neither of these reds go. He's going to have to do something to try and claim some. Oh, he tried the skill shot, and he's given away the foul. Ricky needs to he needs to clear this pocket. He needs to put he's got a yellow tied up with that red. And if he pots that red over the pocket, then of course that just leaves Martin with the one red. I mean, he could pot the red over the pocket and then just play for a snooker and come back to the table. Yeah, if it was me, I would just try and leave one of these yellows over the pocket now. That's okay. He's got the snooker. Maybe Martin will be looking at two cushions here. And that's an excellent shot. It is quite escapable, but now Ricky's running the risk of developing those two. So he just, well, that's a great effort. That's a great effort. Martin's coming from the other side. Oh, and he's unfortunately just completely missed it there. Well, Ricky needs a good first shot here to get down onto this bottom yellow, and then he can come back up the table and finish these yellows off. What's he looking at here? What's his angle like? He's going to need a good positional play now. So that black does obscure the top yellow, but he's on the top yellow. There's a little bit of left side on it. And he's under this yellow. Now he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to come towards this black. And the angle will do it. Oh, excellent. That's a fantastic shot. And he's made it 8-6. So that's a 4-frame streak. His first yellow bar. So whether you can say that Ricky's upped it a gear or Martin's dropped down a gear, it might be a case of both at the moment. Martin will definitely be looking to end this run. He had a 3-frame lead of his own. Well, this is frame 15 with Martin Smith to break. And he's got a red down. It's a good break. A good spread. And 2 yellows on the rail. A red on the rail. Yeah, reds do look better. But he's got this one over in the top left cushion to think about. Might be able to use this angle into the middle pocket now to come across. Does he fancy a double? I think the red stops it from passing for a double. He might try a triple. Nice play to develop that red. Oh, he's so unlucky. But that's the way the cue ball was going. And so Ricky's got three balls on the cushions. He knows he needs to develop. And he's able to leave the red almost pretty much where it is. And everything's pretty much in play here now. That bottom yellow is quite comfortably cuttable. And with a bit of discipline, should be able to come through these yellows. If he just rolls this yellow on the left down, should leave himself. Oh, he might be looking at that one. That's a good shot there by Ricky. He'll take this middle one, and that will take him up the table. Naturally over and above this next yellow. And he's dropped it in. Yep, he just needs to drop this one in and make sure the cue ball's not on the cushion. he just wants to just top this and roll up the table in a natural angle. Has he come too far? Oh, he's got a fortuitous kick there off the knuckle of the pocket. I think he would have run away a bit. And he's dished up to make it 9-6. Well, he's on 5 frames now, and he's going to be breaking frame 16, so it's a pretty impressive run here. And this is Martin's last match, so that would leave him still top if he is unable to succeed in this one. He will still be top with 6 points. But Ricky will be looking better for gold with 4 with a game remaining. Ricky does have Brandon B. Keats to play after this. And Brandon also has Luke Cross to play. Maybe Brandon and Luke will want to get their Challenge 21 match on the stream. What do you think, Luke? Oh, Ricky's done. There's a very good break for Ricky there. He's got 2 yellows down. He's got a red down. A yellow and a red's tied up, though, near the top of this table. Well, Ricky would take the yellows. He's got to be confident he can develop that top yellow. And he's got one on the top cushion as well. And then he's got to get all the way back down for the black. Oh, that's perfect. It's going to leave him nicely on this top rail yellow here. I mean, he really couldn't have played that any better, that shot. Oh, but he really didn't need to do that. I think he got a bit excited there. Lost a bit of discipline. And that could be the frame over. Yeah, it is. The visit over, rather. Oh, that was a really good opportunity there for Ricky, and all he had to do was just tap that yellow in over the pocket, and then he would have been on for a roll in that yellow across the top cushion into the top right pocket, and then it'd have been on a natural angle on the last yellow to come down for the black. So when you watch this back later, Ricky, I hope that is helpful. These reds do look quite good here for Martin. Oh, he's just rattled it in the pocket. Well, this is a chance now. 2 yellows and a black. I mean, that black does need to go into the middle left bag, really. It's not an easy proposition. Oh, and he's gone and pushed a yellow on the cushion. And so this break had all the ingredients there for Ricky. And now he's got to figure out that yellow on the cushion. He could cut it across onto his yellow. That'd be the aggressive way, or we could try and get position off this one. Oh, and he's fouled. He's nudged the red and the black, and he's given away the table. And it's exactly what Martin needed. That was just a moment of carelessness there. Oh, well, Martin's got a cut on this bottom rail. Well, he's looking good here now. He's got a big shot here, up and down. And it's a great shot there by Martin on the black to make it 9-7 and bring Ricky's 5-frame streak to an end. But Ricky is only 2 frames away from victory. Martin is 4 frames away. So we played 16 of a possible 21 frames. Just to remind you all of a money match on Sunday the 27th at 3 p.m. It's Ben Lindsay versus Martin Brown in a £400 race to 17. And we'll see if we can get another Challenge 21 group match for this Sunday. Anyone from a group we haven't covered yet. It's normally Group A. Here we go in Group A, who's still to play. I mean, Peter Boren's got a couple of matches, Justin Ware's got a match, and Daniel Baird's got a match. So it's Peter versus Daniel or Peter versus Justin. If either of you three are listening and you want to get your Group A on. It looks like for all the success that Ben Lindsay's been able to have on his money matches, he's been unable to pick up any points in Group D so far. I doubt he'll want to finish off on the stream, but if he does, and Matthew Moulsdale still got 3 games to play there if he wants to get one of them on the stream. In the meantime, this is frame 17, Martin Smith to break. It's a solid break. He's got a yellow down. He's got shots on yellows. He's got a red in the way of the black, though. That's the main concern. But it's not enough of a concern, and he'll take the yellows. Oh, and I think he just wanted to use the big pocket there to shift the red out the way of the black. Just, if he was another mil or 2 over to the right, he would have deflected the red out and put the yellow in the middle bag. So it was the right shot to take. But Ricky's queuing confidently here. And these reds are in a good position too. Looks like he's going to clear the pocket now and continue poking balls into the middle bags. Now if he plays this right, he'll be above these 2 lowest reds. Wow, he's gone up the table, which means he's on this red into the middle now. Same pocket. Oh, and he's hit it too hard. Be careful with those ones. You can't overhit them. He tried to play it hard enough to make sure he flicked that yellow out and across the table, which he did. He wanted to develop the yellows. I'm not sure if Ricky has a shot here. Might have just landed as well as it could have. All the yellows still pot. Yeah. Oh, and he's managed to deflect one in. I think that was a plant he played for. I'll certainly have a look on my little replay device. I think I'll definitely take it. And he just pokes that one in. He just needs to make sure he plays the right positional shot here. There's that one behind him. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Really is a wonderful shot. Good cue ball action. He's left himself on the correct side. Just to nudge that red through. And he's on this easy black. And Ricky Goodwin's on the hill, making it 10-7. Oh, and the thing isn't working again. Wonderful. There you go. So, 10-7. Ricky Goodwin is on the hill there. I think he's certainly picked up his game throughout the match. Maybe Martin Smith's just let him in a bit. Isn't it working again? This is really annoying. There you go. The web sockets keep dropping out. In the meantime, this is Ricky Goodwin breaking frame 18. He's on the hill. But it is dry. That's exactly what Martin would have wanted. And he's hit that red. Martin just needs to stay composed now. He needs to see this through. If he doesn't feel like he can win the frame from this visit, he needs to make sure that he ties something of Ricky's up. But he must be feeling quite confident. Oh, where's the cue ball? Well, he's got a shot. Got a shot into the middle. He was just too hampered there. Well, it's not going to be straightforward for Ricky to clear up from this position. So he's just trying to play developmental. And it looks like he's got a snooker. Definitely a bit smarter play coming out of Ricky in the second half of this match as well. Making sure he's executing those safety plays a bit better. And it's paid off. And that's a good, well, it's a mixed recovery. He recovered, but he's pushed his red over to that yellow, which might be favourable. He certainly doesn't want to let Ricky have the chance to win this frame, because if he does, it's match over. Dude. Some people just have no respect, unfortunately. Martin's trying to stay in this match. It feels like no matter what you can do, people will just come across. Maybe Ronnies wants to install a rope with a big sign on it that says live match in progress. Please keep out of the area. Oh, that's really unlucky there. I hope that incident doesn't affect Martin's ability to stay in this match. I definitely will be speaking to Adam about installing maybe a velvet rope or something and get a sign made. I think I'll knock up some POS. Well, there's a chance here for Martin. I think he'd definitely like to put this frame behind him. Oh, that's unlucky. It's not. This frame's not over. Oh. I think Ricky just didn't focus there. Maybe a bit of justice for Martin to take this frame though, as he does, and makes it 10-8. Oh, I don't know why my web sockets aren't working anymore. It's the most frustrating. Well, there you go. What's going on now? Oh, there you go. Thank goodness. A bit of a technological meltdown. This is frame 19. Martin Smith to break. Oh, it's dry, I think. That was a solid break. And just nothing seemed to want to go down. It's a good chance for Rio here. Rio, Mark, no. Ricky, sorry. And he takes yellows. Well, all these yellows are sat up. Ricky won't want to squander too many opportunities on the hill to convert it into the match win. And this is as good an opportunity as any to do that right now. Well, he's got a good angle here to... We're going to play this yellow closest into the middle. Oh, he's very cute on this. He needs to come across for this black. Oh, he's played a skill shot, but is he snookered it? Wow, he might have a double here. And it's a great double to win the match. a dry dish, and Ricky makes it 11-8 and takes the 2 points to win a match in Group B. So congratulations there to Ricky. I'm glad Martin won that last frame because the interruption really wasn't good form, but there you go. Let's refresh that group page. And there you go. Ricky Goodwin is now on 4 points from 3 matches. There's 2 wins from 3, so he'll be pleased with that. First win on the stream. Yeah, you did well to get back into it. Yeah, Ricky was pleased there to get himself a win on the stream. It's always a bit nerve-wracking, especially if you're not used to it. I think that's his second go on the stream, so well done, Ricky. I'm sure Harley at home is jumping for joy seeing his dad pick up a victory, so well done there. So there's just another little quick look at the group stages. Did that refresh? There you go. Yeah, Ricky with one more game to go, and if he wins his last game, then he will be placed top as he beat Martin Smith. So that'll be interesting. If anybody else is out there watching in the Challenge 21 with a match left to play and they want to get on the stream, then now is the time to get in touch and make that happen. Thank you everyone for watching. You have been watching a Challenge 21 group match. 20 players across 4 groups competing to qualify for the cup, preferably, and if not, the plate. Nobody wants to finish 5th. You have been watching this live Blackball action from Rocket Ronnies Pool Hall in Southampton. They are open 10 till midnight Monday to Saturday and 10 till 10 on Sunday. No membership is required. They have over 30 tables of various disciplines, dartboards, big tellies for BT Sports. They've got a fully licensed bar and they're wheelchair accessible and family friendly. Under 8s do have to be accompanied by an adult. They have Q Sports Academy for 10 to 18 year olds on Saturday morning 10 till 12. That's £10 a session, and that's run by a DBS checked WP BSA World Snooker coach, Simon Ayers. He's regularly on the stream as a commentator, does some fantastic work in that sense. And those sessions are only £10 each. A great way to level up your children. And he'll take them through the fundamentals in English 8-ball pool, 9-ball pool, Chinese pool and snooker. Of course, a lot of the skills are transferable. Fundamentals like cue control, cue ball control and posture and getting your head down, lining up the shot and everything. You could turn them into the next Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan. Cheers, Ricky. Have a good one. Don't forget our next stream is currently booked for Sunday the 27th of February at 3 p.m. If we put on another stream before then, the best way to find out is to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, and you will get notified when new streams are scheduled. But for now, the next scheduled stream is Ben Lindsay versus Martin Brown. That will be his 4th money match, and this time it's for £400 with that match sponsor TKS EnviroCare and stream sponsor Terry Vos Painting and Decorating. So why not tune in Sunday the 27th of February at 3 p.m. if you're not doing anything else. Maybe you got the roast potatoes crisping up in the oven and you're thinking of watching some Blackball Pool. That should be an interesting one. Both players are coming into their stride there, especially Ben. He's getting quite comfortable on the stream now, so you should see him hit the ground running relatively quickly in those ad hoc money matches. The big money match day is coming on the 19th of March? Sunday the 19th of March. We've got a big money match day. So lock in for that. My company, the company bringing you 8 Ball Arena and Rocket Rackers TV, is Apiday Multimedia. We provide creative digital solutions for the web, streaming, graphics and such, and social media. If you require some work doing, please get in touch. You can find us through social media or the Rocket Rackers TV website. Click on contact and we'll be happy to discuss your needs. You have been watching Rocket Rackers TV. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Please like and subscribe on our various social media channels and YouTube. Every interaction helps. I hope you have a great evening. Good night.